Good afternoon, children. Welcome you all to the Science Video Session Standard 3, Term 2. We are going to revise the portion Lesson 2, Water. Water is an important part of our life. Water, plants, birds, animals also need water to live. We need water for our daily use. We use water for various purposes like washing, cleaning and cooking. Then water is used to produce electricity, and water also used to cultivate the crop, help to cultivate the crop. Then children, what is the main source of water you get from? The main source of water is rain. Children, you already know that the camel drink how many liters of water at a time? 60 to 100 liters. 60 to 100 liters. Without water, can camel live? Yes. The camel without water, camel live on several days. Next, children, when we celebrate the World Water Day? We celebrating World Water Day on March 22nd. March 22nd. Now we recall the potable water. Potable water is the drinking water is known as potable water. Potable water is a water that is good to drink and useful for food preparation. The potable water should be free from dangerous chemical, transparent, odorless and colorless, free from bacteria which causes disease. That type of water is called potable water. Now we recall the source of drinking water. Water is available in many natural sources, but not all the water sources are suitable for drinking. Water should be boiled to kill the germs in it, and only then it is suitable for drinking. Now we recall the few sources of water where we get after rain, where we get the water: stream, lake, pond, well, then tank and reservoirs. These are we are good. And finally reach our homes and comes out through our water taps. Children, each person on the earth require at least 20 to 50 liters of clean and safe water per day for clean and drink water per day for drinking and other activities. We are using we are using this amount of water in our daily life. So only they are saying why we should save water. Only 3% of water in the entire earth is the fresh water. So water is a precious. Now I recall some steps to save water. First, never allow water to overflow from bucket. Next, wash fruits and vegetables in a bowl of water and not under tap water. Use leftover water in your water bottles to potted plant. Turn off the tap after each use. Always close the tap while brushing the teeth. This way you have to follow. The water will not waste. You reduce the wastage of water. Now we see the conservation of water bodies. All the water that we get comes from rain. When it is rain, some water flow over the ground, running rise to stream and lake. And some water get collected in the low-lying areas such as ponds and lakes. The flow of the river is blocked by building a dam across it. Some rainwater stream into the ground as the underground water. Then rainwater fills up the lakes and river. First we look at lake. Lake is a large area filled with water surrounded by land. It is usually a part of river or some other water source. We have in some cities we do get our water supply from lakes. Then pond. Pond is a body of stagnation water. Stagnation water means some dirty water. It is smaller than lake. We are able to create pond naturally or artificially. Then reservoirs. They are built in area of low rainfall or in area where there is no major river. Most of the reservoirs are built using stones. Water is stored in a place called a reservoir, from where it is carried to different places through water pipes. Okay. Then tank. A water tank is a container for storing water for daily use. In our homes, we are using the tank for storing the water from the underground. Then method to conserve water bodies. Deeping of pond and lakes. Plant tree on the back of the lake and pond. Reduce water pollution. Avoid ditching too many wells in a region. See, now we take that soil. Okay. Then now we recall problem caused due to stagnation of water. Stagnation means dirty water. This is the stagnation water. Stagnated water can become a breeding ground for the mosquitoes that transfer disease. Malaria, dengue fever are the main dangers of the stagnation water. Then waterborne disease such as cholera, diarrhea, typhoid are caused by drinking unclean water. Now I recall the symptoms of dengue fever. Severe headache, back pain, muscle ulcers, eye pain, rashes on the arm and the leg, extreme tiredness, sudden onset of fever that lasts 3 to 7 days. These are the symptoms of dengue fever. Okay. Children, you think the tree in the forest need water to grow? Where do they get the water? The forest. The rain. Trees are get from the water from the rain in the forest. Okay. Children, I hope that you recall this section. We recall the whole lesson water. I hope that you understand this section. Today homework, you have to study this lesson one word and question answer. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.